What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about how you can become a MUT millionaire super fast, super glitchy in Madden 24 Ultimate Team. We're going to be breaking down the Team of the Year as well. I know you guys have a lot of questions about it, but because you guys have been telling me, yo, G, I'm making so many coins, I need more of these videos where you explain everything so that we know exactly what's going on throughout the game. I'm going to give you everything in one. So the number one thing you guys are going to want to know about the sets with the Team of the Year, we're going to get to that in a second. I want to talk to you guys about the objectives and the way that the Team of the Year works, because there's a lot of coins involved in this, but it's about you saving money for, for not having to buy more cards. I'm going to say that again. It's about saving money for not having to buy more cards. Micah Parsons is absolutely free, and he's going to save you about 300 to 400K on an actual linebacker that's pretty decent. All right. Throughout the process of doing this objective, you're going to get most of the collectibles that are needed to go ahead and get that Micah Parsons. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dudes from Boston. This is what you need to know. Okay. The Team of the Year Chem at the time of this video is not registering for Micah Parsons. All right. So if you're doing this, not only do you have to have him into your lineup for the Team of the Year Field Pass, but you also have to have an additional 2 Team of the Year players in your lineup for these other things to register, because it's just not registering. It's not new. Usually the free card does not give you the team chemistry initially, but EA Sports eventually fixes it. Okay, so I just wanted to break that down for you guys as well. There's also going to be free players in the game that you're going to get as well. You're going to get a free 95 overall Team of the Year player when you reach 100 stars inside of the challenges. So get those done. That is very, very important. Okay. You're also going to get another one that you get from the end of the field pass that I just showed you as well. So that's 295 overalls that are free. Depending on what cards you're using right now, you may be able to sell those cards back and get additional cards as well. So that's one of the things that I want to point out. Earlier today, when I was talking to you guys about, yo, G, what is going to be happening when you get those cards for the Team of the Year? Are you going to sell it immediately? What's going to happen? Most of you that watched the videos knew the plan from day one. As soon as they dropped the promo, we were going to complete the set and sell the card. So what did we do? We completed the set, right? And when you get this token exchange set, this is a guaranteed right now, as of the time that you're watching this video. If you're watching it during the release of March 7th, 2024, this is already guaranteed you about 600K. And all you had to do was play the Team of the Year solos. That's all you had to do. All right. We did it earlier, and we opened the pack. I saved it for you guys in case you did not join us with the stream earlier today. So where is it? Where is it? I believe that this is what it was. So these were my players that I got for free, because this before they added the art and everything. So we sold the Patrick Surtain for about 600K. So that was a key thing. No matter what the player is, you want to get it. When you get it for free, just sell it immediately, because the prices are going to go down because they are set items. And that's how you're going to be making a lot of coins, and what we're going to be getting into in a second right now, as far as like the set pieces go. So please make sure when you put those tokens in there, you go ahead and sell the card immediately. If you want to have an idea of the price ranges, they've dropped tremendously since I've sold mine for over 600. But you can see Tyreek Hill, because he's 99 speed with 99 excel, people are spending heavily for him. I hate his card. He sucks. Also, Sauce Gardner, he has a fatigue glitch that's going on where he just gets extremely tired for no reason, and I don't know what's going on, but he's also one of the higher priced cards. As far as the limiteds go, you guys can play around with, some of the packs if you want to. I'm scared of EA when it comes to packs, so I'm going to go ahead and avoid that. So when you guys go through the program, if you guys wanted to go through making the cards completely, as far as the sets go, you can do that as well. I'm going to break that down for you guys right now. After you utilize the 95s that I already have in my lineup, I'm going to urge you guys to complete one of these sets as well. Because like I told you guys in the objectives, you need the 2 95s or the 2 Team of the Year. When you're done with them, you're going to put them in these sets and make even more coin after you complete everything you have to do as far as objectives for having 2 95 overall, well, not 95, but 2 Team of the Year players in your lineup. All right. These cards, when you actually do it, right, just make sure that you look at the catalog to get the most bang for your buck. Now, let's take a look at what's going on so we can get down to the nitty gritty, all right? I think I cleared up everything else. If you guys have any specific questions and you are a member of the channel, hit me up. My goal is to make all of us rich. So anything I can do to help you guys, let me know. But members, I will answer your questions exclusively. My normies, go ahead and drop it in the comments. The community will hold you down as well. We try to take care of everyone here. So look, let's take a look at what's going on. You see what the set values are, right? I just showed you the more expensive players, all right? So the goal, obviously, would be to make 95s, which are down here, okay? And, you know, you make the other card that goes into it, the last card, which is the 4th, and then put together the set. So this is by design for the Team of the Year version of how you become a MUT Millionaire. Making the 93s, still very, very simplistic. You can make a ton of them. What do you use? You use the 0 chill, okay? You go over here, and you put these sets together, all right? Now, if you want to see what goes into them, all 90s. Do we care about 90s at this point? At this point, it goes for about 20 to 23K each time, right? If you have to buy them. Me, I make them. How do I make 90s? Like, gee, what are you doing? Like, how are you making 90s? Oh, that's a good question, guys. Very, very simplistic. Most feared, okay? Using 87s, okay? Right over here, dude. Using the 87s, we're almost out of it right now, but like, this is what you do. Use the 87 88s, you make the 90s, okay? Gee, how do you make the 87 88s? Like, I'm not getting it, dude. Like, gee, let me know. Like, what are we doing? Okay, we go down to headliners, all right? Headliners, 87 overalls, all right? Bro, use the 84s. We're not really concerned about, you know, 84s at this point, but this is one way to do it if you wanted to go this route. I would say this is a little bit easier to just guarantee you the lowest level 87s, you know what I'm saying? And you're just done with it, instead of using the core elite set where you have to gamble. Okay, that's very important as well, especially for my new players. I don't want to see you guys really gambling with this one, the 86 to 87, and trying to get an 87, or spending more with the 88 to 89s. I would recommend highly just doing, you know, pretty much the headliners. And then the 84 to 85s, we would use this set to make that. Okay, and that would be easily, because you'll start from the bottom over here, make up the low level elites, and then you would do that there. All right, so that's how you would make all of that. So now we've learned how to make everything all the way, every step of the way. Okay, now what else do we need to do at this point? Okay, when we go over here and we take a look at what we were just showing you guys before, where is it? 0 chill. We see right now we can make a 93. All right, so that's going to be the 93 that's going to go into the Team of the Year set, because I just showed you how you start from scratch with everything that you have, and then you do it. For my all money spent players, there are several packs in the store that I will tell you to go ahead and grab. It's the 2,800 point promo, and then they have the 8,000 point one for the Team of the Year. You can dabble with one of the 8,000 point, and then you can dabble with the two that are limited time for the 2,800. All right, they're 2 limited time, like that 2,800 point right there, Team of the Year. I would say that that's fine. For a chance to pull a limited going for 3 million, that's fine. I pulled them earlier from a donation from the stream. They sucked. So I'm not gonna tell you if you're on the fence. I'll just let you guys know. My all money spent players, I got love for you guys. You guys show me a lot of love. I got a lot of love for you guys. Don't spend the money. It's really bad work. All right, but if you want to do it, I would recommend those 2,800 point packs and then the 80. All right, so now we have the actual 93 that we just made. All right, now the 95s. Let's go to that real quick. The 95s are very, very interesting because the way that it's set up, 92s, and then you also need a 93. So I don't want you guys to get really confused with this, because if you start doing it wrong, it may cause an issue. So what you're going to do is you're going to always put the card into one of these that you're going to make. At this time right now, I think Tyreek Hill is the safest 97. I would think that he would be the safest. But to kind of make sure for the purpose of the video, let's go check their numbers real quick. Sauce Gardner is up to like 700. So he might be a guy. Okay, so he's back up to 700 because he gets 2 0 AP abilities. So he actually might work out a little bit better than Tyreek. So for this the purpose of this video, we're gonna add it to the set of Sauce. All right, so that way we know what else we need to do. So we go back and find Sauce Gardner. Where are you? You're right there. So we're gonna add it because remember, because we don't want to confuse the 93s that we need for both things. And on average, when you do this, even if you spend a little, you're gonna net about 400 to 500K if you just use a lot of what you have in your binder. The 93s, you can find them, I would say 93s, maybe 90K I would say 90 to 95 if I had to guess, right? I would say 90 to 95. You could play around with it and see if you wanted to spend, because I know some of you guys asked what would be the reasonable values. I would say about 95 and then about 125 for a 94. But I've already showed you guys how to do it. So I can just go now and make another 93. And then, you know, pretty much we already have the 92 set up. The 92s are very, very interesting because, you know, the one that I recommend, even though I have the Super Bowl ones there, I would recommend that you guys use the Harvest to make the 92s because it's also relatively easy and it takes 89 to 90s. If you're worried about the 89 to 90s, you could go ahead and use the Core Elite set. Well, not the Core Elite. The Team Builders gives you 89s here, which is relatively cheap as well. All right, and that's ultimately what you would have to do to make the different variations of the cards, utilizing a lot of what you have in your binder, and then your auction house is going to look something like this when you start putting together the sets and selling them, and then eventually you're going to be up over MUT Millionaire status and beyond. Come and join me, be a MUT Millionaire. If you want to do it now, become a member of the channel, get your questions answered, join me on live streams, follow me on X, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Kick, and I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. Good luck. I'm going to meet you at the MUT Millionaire status. Until next time, one love, y'all.